anything and everything combined of all the time. Begin to rip the thoughts right out the sky. I'm flying, I'm so high.
And welcome back to the C3 Podcast, episode 12. I'm here with Scotty Balls Leather.
And this is Bert.
What up? And this is not financial, social, or health advice.
We are idiots.
We're just talking shit. Just do your own research. And let's start off with our crypto week, man. Voyager keeps sending out emails that don't mean anything.
Listen, I don't give a shit. I just want my fucking money back.
Well, your USD it should be good. You should be good.
That's
to
what I'm saying.
USD,
that's kind of like the big thing. I mean, I feel bad for people who had a lot of crypto. Like you had all your H bar on there still, which sucks. But the good thing is, like, it's at this point you can probably buy it all back for a fraction of the price.
Yeah, I got to put some ETH in my Atomic, and then I can switch some of my USD that's on Atomic.
That's why I have all mine. I'm still trying to figure. Like, I know there's a way to put it into your ledger.
Yeah.
I watched a few videos. It got a little confusing at one point, and I gave up. I was like, all right, hold on. Like, I got to come back to this because I was getting kind of confused and just like.
Yeah. I mean, and on Atomic, whenever it makes you, you have to do the QR code for anything new that you want to swap out in exchange or whatever, but you always need ETH in there, and, gas fees.
Yeah, the gas fee, yeah.
Gas fees. If you look at your cryptobubbles.net, everything's pretty green today. Yeah, man, it's just a sea of green. Everything's up. What do we have for the market cap?
Global market cap?
Yeah, Bitcoin's at 22,323. You know what I mean?
Dude,
Ethereum's up 32%. It's up almost up to 1,500.
Dude, global market cap's up over $1 trillion right now.
There we go. See, that's what I'm talking about.
125 billion in 24-hour volume too. So there's been a lot of movement.
Yeah, man. There's money coming in, man. I'm telling you. Regulations are coming. All kinds of stuff. I still feel like they're going to fuck it up when the Fed announces some global inflation or whatever the fuck's going on, because everything's fucking expensive, man. I mean, everything.
Yeah, but we keep preaching, like, no matter what. Like, we're looking at it from a macro lens, not a fucking micro lens. If you're in it for the short term, like, all this short term action means fucking nothing. It's cool if you're trading. I mean, if you're swing trading, you're fucking, you're in and out, kind of like doing kind of things, and you're good at it. You're doing your technical analysis.
I don't care how good
I'm not good at it.
You're not going to be.
I'm just trying to chill.
It's very, very volatile, so it's dangerous to do that stuff. Don't leverage. Again, not financial advice. We had a lot of things happen in the XRP lawsuit. We should be hearing from Judge Torres soon if that appeal. Yeah,
you read that letter, right?
Man.
With her decision on
on the emails, yeah.
Bro.
Look, I got a quote.
It actually makes me have a little bit of hope.
I got a quote from Judge Netburn right here. It says, "The hypocrisy in arguing to the court on the one hand that the speech is not relevant to the market's understanding of how or whether the SEC will regulate cryptocurrency, and on the other hand, that Hinman sought and obtained legal advice from SEC counsel in drafting his speech, suggests that the SEC is adopting its litigation positions to further its desired goal and not out of faithful allegiance to the law." Scathing. She called them hypocrites, which they are.
Pretty much. They are. They are. So first of all, they are not a government agency.
No.
Which is the weirdest kind of thing.
And they have endless fucking money, so they can drag these lawsuits out, but it's our money.
That's what I'm saying.
It's still taxpayer money.
It's like the fucking dude. It's like the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve is not a government agency.
No.
So it doesn't work for the people like it should.
Exactly, and I feel like they're not believing in the arguments they're trying to.
No, they're arguing for the sake of arguing.
Yes, and I just feel like it's dragging on until something fucking big happens.
But that makes you think, right? That
flip switch shit.
Yes, that makes you think. What is their real goal in all of this? Like, who is their allegiance to? Because it ain't us.
No,
it ain't the people.
Their allegiance is to the fucking money.
Exactly.
And
it's to Wall Street.
Exactly. So they want to position themselves to be first in crypto, obviously, in regulatory, regulations. So I feel like they're dragging this on until they figure things out, because they're just throwing shit at the wall to see if it sticks, man. Because these arguments are fucking. It's like you say it's his personal opinion, then you say he sought legal advice. Now you're saying it's attorney-client privilege. Those fucking emails and shit. Like you're going really, really far. Like you're digging You know what I mean? Trying to make these things not appear.
Yeah.
And everybody thinks that there's something so damning in those emails, because there's over 60 of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if it's your personal opinion, why are you passing it around everywhere in the SEC?
Exactly.
You know, hey, is this okay? What should I eliminate? What should I put in there? You know what I mean? Something in there is going to make them lose that lawsuit. So they're not going to release these
Either
emails.
that or make them settle.
So if they lose this appeal, they're going to be like, all right, we got to come back to the table and, you know, discuss how we're going to fucking move forward with this.
Dude,
You know
and
what I mean?
this needs to get settled. Like, because this really, especially, dude,
It's going to set a precedent.
I know, and that's the best part. It's going to set, not only is it going to set a precedent, but it's going to release probably one of the most innovative blockchain coins on the market by far.
Exactly, and
it's going to
U.S.
change
has
everything. About
U.S. has
banking.
the biggest percentage of crypto holdings, right? I
Yes.
mean, you know, U.S. investors or whatever. So the fact that they're still doing so well all over the world except the United States, it says something, man. I mean, everybody's joining. Everybody's like, you know, they're contracting with everybody. I mean, Brazil, Australia, they're not going to replace money, but they're going to make it easier to transfer money, to send money, and
especially cross-border payments.
yes,
Within
interoperability is it's going to be crazy. So that's what I think. I think they're just stalling in order to get their ducks in a row. So when this shit, you know what I mean? All right, these exchanges fucking, you know, relist it or whatever. You're going to have tons of U.S. money flow into that, and that's just going to fucking skyrocket. If it goes to $10, I'll be so happy. But I know you hear predictions of fucking crazy numbers, but I don't think any of that is going to happen right away.
No.
But you never know. These
It's gonna be years.
cryptos jump to fucking 4 figures within 3 years.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And basically, this shit's been stifled since that.
Yep.
Since that lawsuit. You know what I mean? It went up. What was the highest? The all-time high was just over $4.
Yeah.
Right? It's 37 cents right now because the market's up.
Yeah.
It was 30 cents last week.
Yep.
I think it's going to go under. I think in August we're going to have another crypto dip. Not financial advice again, but just load up, man. Buy it now, buy it tomorrow, buy next week. Just fucking load up, man. You have time. You don't have that much time, but you have time.
If you have the money.
Yes.
Do not spend more than
you can afford to
can
lose.
afford. Not financial advice.
But yeah, you know what I mean? Get in there, man. This is the time to make that kind of money, you know what I mean? But
I wish, honestly, man, I wish that I had just started learning about this. I mean, like you said, there's no way to ever time this market. Like, you know, people who try to do it, if they say they can do it, they're full of fucking shit.
Full of shit.
Do not listen to them.
Exactly.
Anyone who is giving you financial advice without some sort of whatever license or like, yo, some kind of degree, like, yo, don't fucking listen to them, man.
But also, crypto's so young. Who has
no
the
one
right
knows
advice?
anything.
Nobody
And the
knows
people,
anything.
and that's why I trust the people who pretty much say, they're like, listen, this can do anything. This is not financial advice. This is what we are gathering from what we know.
Exactly.
Yeah,
From
when-
what we know so far, what we've seen, they don't even have that much history to go by.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And
But
as it changes, like when after this pandemic, we had so many people, and still so little people get into crypto.
Yeah.
A lot of retail investors, but a lot of them are out because of this.
Yep. Like I like, and that's
it.
remember. I don't know if you watched that one of the past videos from like last week. Crypto Mason was talking about the dude who was predicting the $57,000
Yeah.
$57,000 XRP.
Yeah.
And he's like, listen, dude, he's like, I'm not saying it can't happen. He's like, but there is a very specific chain of events that needs to happen that he's not talking about at all. He's just like, oh, whatever is happening, this guy's definitely going to happen. Like, dude, that is so irresponsible.
It is
to tell people that.
To tell people
You know,
that. Do they have an ulterior motive? Do they just want retail investors to put money in there to make it go up?
Yes.
Like,
I think these guys aren't long haul people like we are. These guys are swing traders. These guys are people who are like they're traders. They're not investors. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
They're looking for a pump so that they can dump.
It's
And that
a
fucks
shame.
everybody else.
It's a shame, man.
It really is, man. It's
People are already
dickish.
scared of shit. It's
Very dickish.
very, very dickish. All right,
want
let's
your
move on
style.
for crypto. We'll probably hit it back up at the end.
Yeah.
We always do. Scotty and I have a lot of things to do today, so we're going to smoke some very productive Orange Crush.
Love it.
And bombs away. Here we go.
My neighbor got us a cartridge of the Clementine. It's called Clementine. Holy shit, is this stuff wonderful. Wonderful.
Oh,
So I'll have to get one of those for us.
Mhm.
I don't know what she got. I'm not sure which dispensary she got it at. But yeah,
Clementine.
pretty dude. It tastes good. It's pure sativa.
Mm-hmm.
Tastes delicious, and it like I was camping this whole weekend and I was hitting it like all throughout the day, dude. Beautiful.
Dude, I'm telling you, man. Like I said,
Great.
I know I didn't smoke weed until I was 39, but it has literally changed my life, changed my wife's life, as far as, you know, allowing her to sleep when she has her migraines, you know, and just relaxing, man. I'm pretty anxious, you know what I mean? A pretty anxious person, and this shit's just, you know, it's natural, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
There's no chemicals. I mean, it's just, it's the shit.
Yeah, she has. So yeah, my neighbor actually has. She has a pen for like during the day. Like she's like when she's like, you know, kind of
Chilling,
like chilling. Like I got some downtime, and I'll kind of like, get her like happy and just kind of. And then she has her pen for nighttime.
For nighttime,
knocks her out.
Knocks her out.
And
yeah.
she was taking Ambien for the longest time.
Ugh.
And it was dude. She would just get up and do crazy
The
shit.
side
She went
effects
over her neighbor's house and stuck her head through the doggy door one day. Like the craziest shit happened. Like you're
Yeah,
like,
you
dude,
eat crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I can't imagine.
I've heard nothing but bad things about Ambien.
Oh my god, it's terrible.
It's so weird.
I don't know why they keep pushing that shit, but you know, big pharma. That's
Yeah,
another
they don't give a
podcast that we don't do. All right, so today we made our little take on like a little, you know, when people make some restaurants make margaritas and then they throw a beer in there, they throw the Corona on top. We did our little take on that, try to level it up for you. We don't have a name for it or anything, but
It's kind of almost like a shandy.
yeah, if you want to watch the video of us making it, there you go.
Holler.
we're back.
We gotta get that. We should probably put that
With our
sample on there.
shanties. Bottoms up. This is good.
Yeah.
It's really cold. It's not strong.
No.
And Grand Marnier is...
That, I mean,
Taste it. It's good.
really the tequila, as far as like the potency of it, really gets diluted with all the with the beer.
Yeah.
And it's just it's refreshing. It's like really refreshing.
I mean, if you want to do stuff to it, like you can rim it with some tahini or some salt, sugar, whatever, man. It's a really good summer drink, and it's easy, cheap. We leveled it up with the Grand Marnier, but you can use triple sec. And do it up.
It's funny because I was just telling you, I had some of the Grove from Cape May.
Yes.
And it's like that's like a super like citrusy, like juicy kind of shandy, and it kind of reminds me a lot of this. A lot. So, but it's like one of those one of the things you're gonna do. You drink one of them and you're like, all right, that's good.
Yeah.
It's real sugary.
It is.
That one. This isn't super sugary though. That's why.
Well, all I put was the
agave syrup.
The agave syrup and the raw agave. All right, so we're up to the bar talk. No shortage of craziness this week.
How'd that shift end up working out for you?
Oh my God, it was the longest thing I've ever done. I had to go to a wedding this weekend, and you know what's funny about that wedding? One of our first dates was to his first birthday party.
Okay.
And he just got married Friday, and it's so crazy to me. Like I was like, man, we've been together for somebody's lifetime, basically. Like,
what birthday was this for him?
He's only like 22, 23. He's in 99, baby.
Okay.
But it was his wedding.
That was his wedding. So the
he's married.
Okay.
That's what I said. We got together July of 2000.
Okay.
And then I think his birthday is into September. So that September was one of our,
Gotcha.
really like first times hanging out. First few times anyway. But I met everyone. Met his whole family, and that was her aunt's first baby. It's one of her cousins. But it's just funny. He was at our wedding. You know what I mean? But he was like 6 at that time. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy to me that we're going to these weddings. I went to my niece's wedding last year. Like, just I'm getting old, man.
That's awesome. Man.
But yeah. So because of this wedding, I had to switch shifts with Scott and work grave shift. And I almost cried when Scott left. Like, Scott, you're allowed to go when the music's done. I was so jealous, man.
I gotta know Dave though.
Hate grave shift. Dave is great. Dave is great. Shout out to
hard,
Dave.
Man.
He always goes hard.
God bless him.
I like that he's like, no, I don't drink margaritas anymore. Just Patron and lime. I'm like, damn.
Too much sugar.
That's a super cut.
He's getting right to it. He switches it up. He's been switching up for years, though, man. Mm-hmm. He always had, he was, for the longest time, like back in the day when he used to come into the club, he used to drink. He was drinking that fucking root beer shit when it was popular, like the root beer vodka.
The
$3, like root beer, like all those crazy flavors.
What was that root beer that came out?
Not your father's root beer, shit like that.
It's like the fucking old school fighting dude.
That was like popular for like a minute.
It was super sweet. It was like drinking. It was like drinking soda. Yeah. I had one because I just had to. I was like, it's rough to try to get drunk off of that.
Dude, imagine the hangover you would have if you drank like a 6-pack of that shit.
Oh my God.
You would feel like death.
You would go into a diabetic coma.
Ooh, God, so dehydrated.
I don't need both feet, right? Fuck it.
Lop a foot off.
It's just lop a foot off for diabetic.
Awful.
But, well, we had a couple of interesting things happen. Like, I had the two kids, remember? They come up together, you know what I mean? They order a Hennessy and cranberry and a cranberry juice, right? Mm-hmm. And I said 17, right? So the dude kind of just stared at his $20 bill for a while and looks at his boy, and they mumble something to each other, and then he hands me the 20. I bring up the 17, bring him his $3 back. I keep it moving. Then he calls me over, and he's like, we wanted to pay separately. And I was like, all right, what do we do now? Like, you want a refund so you could, you know what I mean? It does, like, do the math. Your boy's drink was 14, yours was 3. I gave you $3 back. You know what I mean? So he owes you $14. Like, you have enough ones to make change.
Yeah.
Like, but it was so, like, he was so confused. Like, you can't do it yourself to where, you know what I mean? You would need a refund to refund that 20, then let you figure it out. Like, I don't understand where that was going. Do you know what I mean? It was weird, and it's just like
it's like people who ask for change before they before they pay for something. Like, yo, can you change?
We talked about that on that last.
I can just do it.
I could just do it and then give you.
During this whole transaction, I can just do it because you're gonna pay with the same money, right? The change I give you, you're gonna pay me with that.
It's the change I give you. It's true.
They look at you like,
it doesn't. It doesn't compute.
Math is not a lot of people's strong suit.
No, but
or common sense. Right?
Yeah, like it. I mean, I never knew that I threw people off so much. Like, we went to Playables, right?
It's pronounced playa.
Playables.
Playables. Not playa.
Well, it was started in Malton, so it's playa, so it doesn't mean beach. Not in Malton anyway. But yeah, like it was. I had 3 of them. I bought one for my dad or whatever, and it was like $39.86 or something. Whatever. It was almost $40, right? Mm-hmm. So I gave her 45. Like, here, keep. They have their little tip or whatever. Yeah. I gave her $45, right? And she stared at it forever. She's like, like.
Doesn't their register do it for them?
Because I even said, keep it. Here's 45. Keep it. But even if the register does, I gave you 2 40s and 5 1s. I mean, 2 20s and 5 1s. Like, yeah, just keep it. All right, because there were little bowls right next to the register. So I'm like, I don't want to fucking reach over there. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But and then Jess is like, you be confusing these kids, and I'm like, how? How do I confuse them? I don't understand.
No matter what.
If I say keep it, you keep the leftover. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's almost $40. You're only gonna get 14 cents out of there. Throw the 5 1s in the fucking thing and keep it moving. Like. Dude. I don't get it. I don't know how. And like you said, it does it for them, and that's bad.
Well, that's the thing. Like everything you really don't. A lot of people just don't use their brain at all anymore. Like everything's on. Like they have this little magical thing they can do anything with.
But like when we're slinging drinks, you add them as you go, right? Like
I'm doing it in my head the whole time.
Like I don't need the register to give me a total.
No, because it's slowing you down.
It's a big
stopping
step.
You from making money.
Unless they like send you back 5 times, and you're like, all right, I got.
You're just trying to keep track.
You know what I mean? Then you make a list. But man, come on, 3 or 4 drinks. You got to do your math real good. It's not that hard.
No. I had a solid this is funny.
But one thing I will say about kids, they were tipping this weekend. Like they were really
Some
good.
Of them were.
I thought it was way more than not. Like I had the one thing happen. I'll say that after your story, which was pretty funny about the no tipping thing. But a lot of them were great tippers. Like I had one kid he gave me 5 on 3 beers like that. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like a lot, but it was like good for them. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, but I hope those kids keep coming.
Yeah, for real.
They were awesome. But go ahead. What were you?
That's what there's this group of like, I don't know. They were, I think like probably 6 of them. There's like 6 kids. They're like wet behind the ears still. You know what I mean? And they all walked up, and you could tell they were kind of nerds. You know what I mean? Just by the way they were acting, like I was like, these all right, whatever. And I was kind of like, having some fun with them, this and that, joking around with them. And they're like, he's like, hey man, you guys got seltzers? And I was like, right away, I was like, yeah, we got we got these Truly things,
lemonades, and
it's like strawberry lemonade. He's like, yeah, I'll do 7 of those. I was like, all right, cool. And he's like, you know what? I'll do 7 shots of Fireball too. Like he thought that I was like, all right, cool, whatever, dude. Like he thought he was the baddest motherfucker on the planet, right?
Well,
and I come back with my pop. I'm like, by the way, guys, tonight when you're all sitting around and none of you got any pussy, this is why. I was like, He said, but we did Fireball. I'm like, say that out loud. Say it out loud to that dude next to you. This old, like, big
so
dude
sweet,
there,
like, just laughing.
What the fuck is that? Never even heard of it. But it was just funny.
It's like the Zima commercials, you know? Remember when they were all drinking Zima? That's why Zima went out of business. Sucked.
Zima was weird, man, because that was like the original
seltzer beer,
like malt beverage, like seltzer, you know? And then they had like smearing off ice and shit like that.
Zima. Do your research. Check on the YouTubes. I'm sure they have the commercials.
Dude, definitely. While you're at it, check out the Wu-Tang's St. Ides commercial.
Oh my god.
They made their own song for
St.
St. Ides.
It was pretty great.
And it was kind of a banger.
You'd sing it.
Yeah.
Oh, so speaking of the kids, right? It's kind of full. You know what I mean? I got there. It was my very first order. Mm-hmm. And he didn't order anything crazy. He ordered I think it was a Malibu Babies and a Corona or something, right? So, Malibu Babies, Corona. I tell him it's 20 even, right? And he's like, 20 even, and he was like, what if I play? And I said, yeah, but there's no open machines. Like, we're full. Like, you're not gonna find an open machine. I can't just give it to you. He goes, oh, okay. So he grabs the check, he picks it up, remember, and he signs it, and he puts a line through the gratuity, a line through the total, and signs it. And he goes, here you go. I'm like, you motherfucker, you got some balls on you, number one, but you expect free drinks, and if I gave you a free drink, you were gonna tip me? You know what I'm saying? Like, well, that was it was weird. Like, the whole interaction was fine until that end when I was like, you're not going to find a machine, dude. They're all full. Like, you know what I mean? I can't.
Yeah. There's two older dudes. Same situation. They came up. They ordered 2 drinks. There was two orange vodka clubs. It's funny how I remember that. It's because of how much I hated it.
It is, you always remember the drinks.
And he's like, this machine won't take my money. I'm like, it's because it's out of service. It literally says out of service on the screen.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. I'm like, it's not working. He's like, oh, but I want to play. I'm like, then you just have to go to a different machine.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, and he's like, all pissed off. I'm like, dude, I'm like, all right. I'm like, listen, it's 24. And I'm like, all right, that's 24. But
at least the drinks. Machines were open.
There was a machine open. I was like, and he's like, he's like, yeah, but I want to play here. I'm like, dude, listen. You either give me $24 or you go over there and you play and you give me 12 because I can comp one of them.
Yeah, I can comp one.
You know what I mean? Or if your buddy finds a machine too, I'm comping both. You know what I mean? It's no big deal. And he's like, my girlfriend works at Ocean. I'm like, cool.
Then go over there. Leave us the fuck alone.
Exactly. I'm like, I don't care. Why are you breaking my balls?
My balls. My balls.
Like I have no.
Your girlfriend works at Ocean. Go over there.
Exactly. So he's sitting there, and he's rolling his eyes, and like the dudes, the people, like the customers around him, are like, "What the fuck is your problem, dude?" Like, and I'm like, "Listen, look, that machine down there at the end is open.
Walk over there."
And he's rolling his eyes at me, like I'm asking him to do like the biggest thing ever. I'm like, "Listen, dude, you either pay me now." I'm like, give me the drinks back, or go down there and play, and give me $12. Or you both find a machine, and you both get a cop. Like, it's very simple.
This is
how
easy.
it works.
It's
and
super
it works
easy.
Like this.
They make it extremely difficult. You know what I mean? And they don't understand when you try to tell people, hey, if you play the what, you know what I mean?
Well, I finally hit him with like, oh, well, I guess I'll just steal from my company then.
Yeah. I guess
I'll just put my job on the line. I'm like, so what you're really asking me to do is put my job on the line and steal from the people who employ me. And that's when I think it kind of sunk in.
Yeah.
God damn this thing.
I thought you fixed it. Happens once an episode, folks. Don't worry about it. Oh, man.
But
I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Dude, people just want to just do whatever the fuck they want. They
no consequences.
Anything.
They don't want to be told no.
Whatsoever. Exactly.
They can't handle no. When you see these younger people, it's not even younger people, it's all people. When you see these people give you that crazy face when you tell them I can only give you 2 drinks to take out of the bar. Mm-hmm. You're ordering 6, and then you want to ask me for a tray if I gave you fucking 6 drinks. It's
I have a tray.
Retarded to me. But
again, what places give you trays? I want to know.
When you go up there, I can only give you 2 drinks, man. This is a casino. We got to card people. Like, that's it. You know what I mean? And they think it's the biggest, like, craziest rule. Which, I want to sell you 30 drinks. So why are you?
I honestly think it should be 1 per person.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like, you really think about it, because like, if it were really what we're trying to stop is, drinks getting given to somebody else, right?
Yeah.
So if you buy 1, there is no liability anymore. It's like, all right, now you gave the only drink that you ordered to this person.
Exactly.
I gave you 2. It's like, oh, it's your fault. He gave me 2. Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody takes any accountability. You know that. People are the worst.
This state sucks.
This state sucks with liability. Yeah. It's hard on everybody. It's hard on the establishment. It's hard on the servers.
I want to know who made these decisions. Like, who was like, yeah, they're fucking at fault.
Well, it's because people that never probably they had an experience that they're like, you know what, it was their fault or whatever. I mean, they've never served anybody. You know what I mean? You can guarantee that.
Whoever made this, whoever the collective who came up with this, first of all, never worked in a fucking restaurant in their fucking life, or a fucking bar, and they also never take responsibility for anything.
No, they are the worst. They are the worst. You want another beer?
Yeah, fuck it.
All right.
I like beers.
Keep them entertained while we. You have an opener on your thing?
Yeah, I got something you can use. So did the shift end up working out well for you?
Yeah, money was, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, I figured that because we left and I was like, oh my god, there's people here.
4 and some change.
Yeah.
I talked to Bobby for a little bit. Like, you know what I mean?
In the morning.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Entertain him a little bit. You know what I mean? Got some crazies. But I didn't leave him any bad leftovers. You know what I mean?
I'm surprised. It's usually that morning is the worst.
Is
for
the
me.
worst.
Like I'm always like, sorry, Bob. Have fun with this. I'm fucking out of here.
But I didn't have anybody like linger too crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, you got the thing right there. Do it.
I can't.
Uh-oh. Come on.
I don't want to actually bring the blade out. I've done it with this before. It actually worked.
Yeah, you put your finger around it and leverage that bitch open.
That's not working.
It's not working.
Can't get a bite underneath here.
Oh man. 2 bartenders, no opener.
Always.
There's nothing.
Got a key.
You would try to use the key?
Let's see if it works.
Use the key, you're the best. This is also a tutorial, guys, if you
You just need
watch Scotty
need a
Balls.
fulcrum and some leverage.
I think I got like wire cutters or something over here.
Got a screwdriver? Flathead screwdriver? No. Some wire cutters.
I don't have a flathead. I got like this thing.
Yeah, I don't have enough leverage here. What? That'll work. That'll work. There you go. Yep.
That's the cool thing about working in Will's basement, doing your podcast. You get all kind of random tools.
See what I was saying
Maybe
before?
hook
This
my
is the
boy up.
tutorial I'm talking about, people.
Yeah, man.
All you need to do is
Use
get up underneath his
anything.
lip.
Innovation.
Right here. Boom, boom, see? You need a leverage and a fulcrum
Yeah.
point.
Stop coming to the bar with your own beer. Can you open this for me?
First of all,
Figure it
fuck
out.
off.
I'm gonna say no. But
Coming in with your own fucking shit.
I poured your.
Oh, you poured it in? Okay.
I got you. But yeah, man, it's like I don't know, man. The logic that people use, or the lack of logic.
I just don't. What I really don't get is like him sitting and kind of throwing his people under the bus like that too. Like, oh my people work over here. I'm like,
Yeah.
and you come over here and you act like this,
That's what I'm saying,
motherfucker.
Like,
I owe you something.
we serve bartenders from other casinos all the time that we know, they're regulars, whatever. If I went to their bar and I ordered something they couldn't comp, I'd be like, okay, you know, I go
Never
get
is a
something else.
problem.
Not like some of our bartenders who be like, oh, go get, you know, so and so.
Oh,
Like I've heard of that. Our own.
our own, really.
Yeah.
They
But-
told us, I hope you're listening, motherfucker.
Stop that shit. You're making us look bad. But yeah, if they say no, I'm not gonna fucking try to put your job in jeopardy and
No.
fucking be all mad and
I don't ever want someone to do something that makes them uncomfortable with their job because of either how I tip or I work there or they
Yeah.
know me or so, you know what I mean? Like don't like
anything, man.
I'm always the person to be like, listen, do not like if you don't feel like you need to do something for me.
Exactly.
You don't have
Just
to do
because-
a fucking thing.
no,
you don't have
man.
to fucking comp me anything. You don't have to fucking give me anything.
You're
want
easy
to.
though anyway. All you want is a beer.
I'm saying like we don't. But what I'm saying
Random
is like, you go out,
Negroni.
like, I actually like. I mean, I forget who I was talking to about this, but I actually like going to places where I don't know the bartenders because I'll actually
you
get
said, you don't
a
want the-
drink that's not fucking a shot of fucking Jameson like that big.
Yeah,
You know?
I hate when people overdo it. I want a drink that tastes good. You know what I mean? I mean the rare times that I drink, but like, you know, sometimes I you know, we go out with Jess, and because it's me, it'll be somebody we know, and her drink will be
poison.
undrinkable. Like, you know what I mean? You don't have to hook me up, man. You know what I mean? I'm good.
The one I remember I went to Back Bay one time,
Uh-huh.
and I knew the girl that was bartending, and I was like, listen, I was like, give me like a real one, not like one of your fucking crazy things. She's like, she just turned to me, she's like, fuck you.
Yeah, no.
I just crushed me.
Exactly. It's like
She's like, you're getting what I give you.
pretend.
I'm like, you do realize I'm on a motorcycle, right?
Oh my god, so dangerous.
So I drank like a quarter of that drink.
Drink responsibly, everyone. Drink responsibly. Yeah, man. I don't do that, man. Especially people who have good customers, right? your good customers don't want to get trashed. You know what I mean?
I don't want to get them.
They want to sit there and they want to enjoy themselves. And just because you know them doesn't mean you got to fucking put them under the... Yeah, man. There's been times where I got to the bar and I'm like, you know, some of our regulars are fucking wasted. And I'm like, dude, why'd you do that to them? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Number one, they're great tippers, right? And some of them are let's say some of them are great tippers drink per drink.
Mm-hmm. So
you want to, you know, keep them there, enjoy themselves. You don't want to make any dumb decisions either, like gambling, like, you know what I mean? You want them to have a good time so they can come back.
Mm-hmm.
And if he's tipping per drink, why are you going to make it, like, you're going to have to cut him off, you know what I mean? So why are you making that shit so strong for somebody that tips every drink, you know what I mean? You want to make them normal drinks and keep them there as long as possible, you know what I mean?
And worst case scenario, you don't want anything bad to happen to them.
That's what I'm saying.
You know,
like, they can get robbed, they could fall, they could do all kinds of stuff, you know what I mean?
Deal with that bullshit.
No, but our people are good people. Like, we have a lot of good, really, really good regulars. Mm-hmm. The boys are coming next week, by the way.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Best video poker players in the world. Shout outs to you guys.
Yes.
They're the best.
You guys make our nights.
Always.
Every single
It's always fun.
Yeah.
They want your super fresh margaritas.
Right, baby.
So I have to work the whole bar up. This guy takes 20 minutes.
Well, not anymore, because I got the first.
Oh, we got the first line.
Yeah, that was why I got it.
I
was like, yo, I told Jesus, I was like, you gotta start carrying.
We got a good bar back, man.
Yeah.
He knows where to get stuff from. They get the simple syrup from the bakery.
Yep.
We got Eddie to get it from there. That's it, man. Little by little, we're gonna make that place a little more high quality.
Make a solid cocktail. Yeah, I was muddling like 30 limes at a time, trying to get like enough lime juice to get an ounce of lime juice.
Try to get enough juice just to give you guys a fresh margarita.
One group, I remember, like, probably a few months back. And they were good. It was like during a convention, I remember. It was like late night and they were hanging. They were the only people left.
Yeah.
They were cool as shit. And the guy's like, you know what, dude? He's like, I really want to, like, he's like, I haven't had one in a while. I really want a gimlet. Well, you want like a gin gimlet? He's like, yeah. He's like, I haven't had one in a while. I was like, you know what? And like, your brother wasn't that busy.
Yeah,
like,
so you go extra.
So I was like, you know what? I'm like, whatever, I got you, man. So he's thinking he was gonna get it with Rose's lime juice, like, you know, probably not every bar, but a lot of bars.
But you did it like you did it for us, like when Joey was on.
Yep.
Check out that podcast.
And that dude, like, when I tell you, he was like, he had never had one, like with fresh lime and like simple syrup and gin. You know what I mean?
Dude, it's completely different.
Completely different. He's like, what the fuck did you do? I'm like, I told him.
The simplest thing.
Next thing you know, everybody in the group is drinking them. I'm like, fuck! So, dude, like, I remember I was muddling in this tins. Dude, I'm like, god damn it. I literally went through, like,
limes and limes.
Caddy.
But like you said, you get that fresh lime juice, man. That should be easy peasy.
That's good to go. Yeah. Or if you had a press, like just like a little press behind the bar, you can cut
that one, man. Like the one I got, the Hamilton Beach one.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. Our bar could be so much better with very little investment, man.
I agree.
Like, I wish they sought our counsel, as far as all of us, like bartenders, because we know how to set that thing up, man. We know where to put storage. Yep. There's so much more you could do, getting rid of those liquor guns. You know what I mean? Expanding your rack. You're gonna expand your storage. You're gonna eliminate the taps, which don't work. You're gonna.
Those tap lines are. I mean,
they're too long. They're too long. You know what I mean?
The beer is never fresh.
No, but you'll have a better selection of bottled beer. You'll have more storage. You have more glass storage. You're not running out of glasses in the middle of the night. You know what I mean? Which is, it's really hard to avoid, because where we are, we're right in the middle. People just want to be in and out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I understand, but the glasses don't come back, man, and it sucks. No. You know, but we'll have way more storage. Our pars would be bigger, and people would be. I'm telling you, man, we could do the quality ourselves. You know what I mean? Like you said, now we're getting the fresh lime juice. We're getting the simple syrup, like the good simple syrup. You know what I mean? We're getting, we're getting our shit together in there. We're doing our best for them anyway. Like, I make the best skinny margaritas, and I do the same thing. I put oranges, limes, lemons. I muddle them up. I put the liquor in there, put the ice, shake it up, strain it onto ice with just club soda, and I'm telling you, people love it. It's so good.
I remember
no sugar.
When that the lady from like one of those stupid housewife videos, she actually came in. She was the one who like invented this fucking margarita or some shit.
Really?
Yeah. But she wanted like Crystal Light and shit in it. I'm like, what the fuck? My Crystal Light?
That's chemicals, man.
First of all, I'm like, where are we getting Crystal Light from?
And what do you...
Crystal Light and Diet Sprite. That's what they wanted. She wanted it. I'm like,
Crystal Light.
What the fuck is this garbage? You just want...
Right, unless you brought those two.
You really like aspartame.
I always feel weird when people ask for like weird things. Like, do you have grape soda, or do you have like...
That's the great.
Grape soda, orange soda, like, you know, we're like, yeah, this isn't Denny's, man.
Rum and Yoo-hoo.
Rum and Yoo-hoo. It's probably goddamn delicious, but... yeah, man. I think where we work could do better, and hopefully these new guys will do something. Like I said, if they seek our counsel, I'm ready to provide.
Yes. Consult.
For the price of on the house. All right, man. Let's wrap it up.
Yeah.
That's it for episode 11. I'm sure we'll have, you know, more stuff to talk about next week, but, you know, that's it, man. Not financial advice. Do your own research. We're just two idiots talking shit.
That's it.
All right? Scotty Balls. We're out. See you next time, guys.